Hey, this is JC and welcome to Small Brick City. In this video, I'll share with you a mock of a gym that I created. This is a recreational gym, not a hardcore gym for weightlifters or bodybuilders. It is a gym that you might find in a shopping mall, condominium, hotel, or cruise liner. This is a cross-section layout of the gym, so you have to imagine that it's one floor of a building. So there'll be walls over this side over here and over here, with an entrance over here. In this particular layout, you can see that there are two sections to the gym, which is very common for gyms like this. There are all the exercise machines on one side of the gym, and behind it were smaller equipment such as floor mats and weights. There's also a little counter over here for towels and cups for the water cooler. I've created visual separation between the two sections of the gym through the tiling. You can see the grey tiles on one side of the gym, that's where all the exercise equipment is, and to add some color, there's the red and white checker tile design, and that's for all the smaller equipment. It makes the gym look visually more interesting. The layout of the exercise machines is very similar to how a real gym of this nature will lay out their machines. They'll often put all the machines in one row so that they look out of the window, so the people who are exercising on the machines get a nice view. This is a corner unit, so you get to see inside the gym from two sides. To make things more interesting for the outside of the building, I've used these trans blue panels, but also used these half-cylinder trans blue panels. This gives kind of a 3D texture to the facade of the building. I will be doing individual video tutorials for these exercise machines, but in this video, I'll be doing an overview of the gym. Let's first have a look at the smaller equipment behind the exercise machines. These are exercise mats made from tile pieces. This one over here has several tile pieces with a single 1x2 plate. And that's so there are studs to hold this lady in place so that she doesn't move around when this MOC is moved around. And next to her, we have a guy who's lifting a barbell, trying to look cool and macho. Unfortunately, very unhygienic because he's taken off his shirt. Not very good gym etiquette. And next to him, there's a series of free weights or light weights. And let me show you what I did over here. This is a column or pillar or some kind of a stand or holder to hold all the different free weights. It's made from multiple 1x1 modified bricks with studs on the side and on top. And there are clip plates on the front studs, and clipped to each of these plates there are different weights, and the weights in this case, this one is made from a skateboard wheel, and the one above it, the one with the silver ends, that's actually a lightsaber hilt piece with two round studs, or two round tiles rather, on either end, and that really makes a convincing weight. So all these get clipped together and put together. And believe it or not, this is actually broken. Well, these products are proudly sponsored to you by Lego, making quality products worldwide. So we'll put that back there and we'll hope no one knows that it's broken. Obviously, the weight is much heavier than it looks. On this side, we have a cabinet of sorts with some towels and the cups and this water cooler. It's a mock I actually designed, and I've got a separate video for it, so if you like, you can check that out. But right now, let's have a look at the different exercise machines. All these exercise machines can be easily removed from the plate because they're held down by a single jumper, or in some cases, two studs. Let's have a look at the machine, starting with this low style bike. As you can see, it's held down just by one stud onto this base 1x something plate. And this is the low style bike machine with a seat, handlebar, some pedals, created using these 1x1 kind of a bracket holder bar studs. There's a round wheel, which is very typical for this kind of model, and there's also a meter or gauge. So this is one style of bike that you might find in the gym. The other style that you would find, and is very common, are these RPM bikes, which is a much higher seat and a higher handlebar as well. Let's take off the minifig for now. This seat is actually adjustable. It actually can move up and down as you need. And there's of course a keypad for you to key in the difficulty level or the time that you like to bike on. And over here we have 4 more machines, but they're really just 2 sets of the same machines. So 2 different machines, but duplicates of each. And this is a cross trainer. So cross trainer is where you get on, you grab these handles, and you move your legs and the hands at the same time, and everything turns. And I've actually made these feet, individual feet, like pedals, so they actually move up and down just like a real cross trainer. And of course, these individual handles can move up and down as well. There's a computer screen, and usually a lot of these are touch screens for you, again, to choose the settings for your workout. And that's the cross trainer. And finally, we come to the treadmill or running machine. Funny thing about this particular model, the very first gym equipment machine that I built was a treadmill. This was more than a year ago, and honestly, it did not look good. So I came back more than a year later to revisit this MOC, and I'm talking specifically the treadmill, to see if I could build a better treadmill, since I've 1 more year of experience building MOCs, and my knowledge of building and parts should be better. And believe it or not, I actually did a much better MOC. And I can tell you, this version of my treadmill is much better than my original. There's several people who have MOCs on treadmills, and if you just do a Google image search or look on Pinterest, you will see different MOCs for treadmills. But I think I've captured the look of a treadmill. It's of course a minifig scale as well, and they're all the parts you expect to find on a treadmill. In this case, for the base, I've put a jumper plate so that we can put a minifig. But if you can see in this one over here, I did not put any jumper plates, so it's all smooth. So it depends if you want to put the minifig on or not. So there are the diagonal bars, which you would find often in this kind of design. The handlebars, again, meters to choose, and there's a timer. So I'm really happy with this treadmill right now. What do you think? Do you think that this looks like a real treadmill that you find in a gym? In fact, do you find that all the different gym equipment machines, do they look right? Do they look the part? Let me know in the comments. What do you think of this Gym MOC and all the exercise equipment that is minifig scale? Let me know what you think in the comments, and give me some feedback if you think that any of the gym equipment can be improved, and I'll make adjustments if necessary before I do the individual video tutorials. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.